लद्दाख का दिल्ली चलो आंदोलन और आज 1 सितंबर को हम 25 किलोमीटर चल चुके हैं। We are on a long march to New Delhi from Ladakh.
Over 100 volunteers led by innovator and climate activist Sonam Wangchuk have undertaken a month-long foot march to the national capital. Documenting his journey of around 1000 kilometers, Wangchuk aims to resume the stalled negotiations between the Ladakh leadership and the centre, trying to achieve a 4-point agenda. What is this 4-point agenda that the people of Ladakh have been demanding for over 4 years? Keep watching the video to find out.
Thought that things will happen like this. It's a process.
The Delhi Chalo Padyatra, organized by the Leh Apex body as well as the Kargil Democratic Alliance, is an attempt to reignite the agitation which has been going on for 4 years. The journey is being spearheaded by Sonam Wangchuk. Let's go over the demands. The first two demands are the demand for statehood as well as the inclusion in the 6th schedule status. Ladakh has two districts, Leh and Kargil, and these two districts were established when Ladakh became a union territory after the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization 2019 Act was passed. Initially, the move was met with jubilation, but soon after, the people of Ladakh became skeptical of Ladakh's governance and autonomy. Ladakh was deprived of a legislature, which essentially meant that they could not enact laws and govern itself effectively. And that in turn instilled a fear that their land and ecosystem could be in danger. This also meant that Ladakh would be governed by a lieutenant governor. And interestingly, the lieutenant governor would not be a resident of Ladakh but be appointee of the central government. This led to widespread protest because they were not able to elect their own representative. The demand for the 6th schedule status, which guarantees constitutional safeguards as well as nominal autonomy for tribal areas, became the foremost demand of the agenda. The 6th schedule in the Indian constitution basically protects the tribal population and their interests through autonomous governance. It is currently applicable to states like Assam, Mizoram, Tripura and Meghalaya. In Ladakh, over 97% of the population is scheduled tribes, and this status helps to seek that kind of protection that is given in these northeastern states. This does not only give them the liberty to govern themselves but also gives the local councils an autonomy to protect their region's environment as well as their culture. The other demands include a streamlined process of recruitment with a dedicated public service commission along with 2 Lok Sabha seats, one each for Leh as well as Kargil. Currently, Ladakh only has 1 Lok Sabha seat. This is not the first time that Wangchuk is leading a rallying call for these demands. Earlier this year, Wangchuk along with Ladakh residents went on a 21-day hunger strike putting forth these demands.
उम्मीद कर रहे थे कि लद्दाख का संरक्षण 6 शेड्यूल में होगा और यही नहीं सरकार ने वादा भी किया था जो कि तमाम नेशनल SC/ST कमीशन, ट्राइबल मिनिस्ट्री और फिर चुनाव में पार्लियामेंट्री इलेक्शन और हिल काउंसिल इलेक्शन दोनों में सरकार ने खुद मतलब अपने मैनिफेस्टो में पहला बिंदु रखा था कि लद्दाख को 6 शेड्यूल दिया जाएगा, मगर उस पे फिर बात ख़त्म होती गई। अब वो मानते नहीं। यही आवाज़ उठाने के लिए मैं और बहुत से वॉलंटियर्स अनशन पे हैं। 21 दिन करके हम आमरण अनशन पे हैं।
While he ended the strike on March 26th, the negotiations between the centre as well as the stakeholders went into a deadlock. Wangchuk vowed that he will come back with a stronger resolve to achieve these demands. The Delhi Chalo Padyatra concludes at Rajghat, New Delhi on October 2nd with the hope that this time the voices of people of Ladakh will be heard. The Jammu and Kashmir election dates have already been announced, and this is the first time the territory will go into election after the reorganization. While the situation in Ladakh may not directly impact the discourse in Jammu and Kashmir, experts believe that the people will closely monitor on how the centre responds to the demands of the sensitive region. For more news and updates, stay tuned to Live Mint.